Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for January. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by shuffling some rider-waite tarot here, and we're just going to start pulling cards. I'm going to set up the month so it kind of looks like a calendar month, and then that way we can pull out when and where things are happening for you, Taurus. All right. Get 6 from here. All right, beautiful. All right, perfect. Excuse my reach. Now we're going to draw some from our Pulp Tarot here for the second half of the month of January. I just like to use a number of different decks in case any doubles need to come out. Oh, that one definitely wanted to come out for you. All right, we're going to take one more shuffle for you, Taurus. Whoop, there we go. Holy Major Arcana, Batman. Literally, though. We got the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Moon, the High Priestess. We've got the Devil and the Emperor. Okay. So, moving forward, I'm going to pull 4 more, lastly, from my Shaman Oracle here. This is going to be to highlight each week of the month for you. Just kind of a focal point. Whoop. Okay, those ones were flying right out of there. All right, we're going to take 2 more for Aries for January. Okay, perfect. All right, Taurus, let's get cracking here. I'm just going to move 3/4 of the month out of the way so I don't get confused or mixed up in my cards. Because that could happen. All right, so as we go through the first half of the month, I'm going to be confirming with my Shadowscapes tarot here. So I'm going to be shuffling as we're talking here. But it looks like you're starting off January with the Death card. Interesting. So this is a new beginning. Things are changing up. It's a shakeup. And a new beginning is on the way. We can see by the sunrise in the background here. So yeah, you might be letting go of something that isn't working for you any longer there, Taurus. But it looks like it's a good call because it moves you into the Wheel of Fortune. And this is talking about doors opening for you. It's very prosperous, and it's this evolution of your karma. Now, this brings you into a little bit of conflict, chaos, a little bit of strife. Yikes. But we're going to clarify. Your highlight for the first week of January is the spirit of family. Heck yes. Definitely 'tis the season, right? So, just going to finish shuffling this Shadowscapes for you, Taurus. All right, what is our Death card, Spirit? Okay, it's being confirmed by the Judgment card, kind of an I meant what I said situation. The Judgment card is talking about following the call. If you feel called to remove something from your life, do it. Make the change. We got butterflies showing up. Those represent change and rebirth. And that's going to be a successful situation. If you're willing to do this work, let go of what isn't serving you, taking on a new path, it'll bring you into a new and better way of being. So I really like to see that. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The 5 of Pentacles, one more, and the 9 of Cups. So what I'm getting from this, because it's the change in fortunes here, the 5 of Pentacles shows up, and the 5 of Pentacles talks about feeling left out in the cold. So I feel like if you've been feeling this way for a while, it looks like that's changing here in the first week of January. Things are turning up. Things are feeling a lot brighter, a lot lighter. And it's confirmed by the 9 of Cups, which talks about this happy, fulfilling time here. So this is looking really nice. Happy home life, especially highlighted by the spirit of family. So what is the Five of Wands? One more. Okay. So it's confirmed by the King of Cups. It talks about our emotional state. We might be feeling, because it is with the Strife card, I feel like you might not have been feeling super secure. Not very emotionally well balanced is kind of what I get, because it's confirmed by the Eight of Swords here. And this talks about kind of this self-imposed restrictions. One more. But I feel like you're moving past it because you get the Ace of Swords. It talks about this flash of insight where you're thinking a lot more clearly. And I mean, when we're thinking more clearly, that helps us to get a better hold on how we're feeling and how we can course correct if we need to, make a change, that kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into the second week of January for you, Aries. Nope, you're not Aries, you're Taurus. I do apologize for that. So it looks like the second week of January is highlighted by the Dancer of Frustration. So there might be a little bit of shenanigans happening, but we'll take a look. Because you start out the second week of January with the Queen of Swords, you're thinking clearly, you're very driven, and you're not accepting anything less than your worth. You know your worth. I like to see that on you, Taurus. This moves you into the Seven of Wands, where you're defending your position, you know your worth, and you're putting up boundaries where necessary. And I could see how this need to defend your position might lead you to feel a little frustrated. But carrying on from this, it brings you into the Ace of Cups. Your cup is overflowing with this gift from Spirit. You're very intuitive and you can trust your feelings at this time. Very good upgrade from our first week of January here. So we're going to go ahead and clarify our Queen of Swords first for you, Taurus. That's confirmed by the Lovers. Nice. So this talks about a more positive shift in mindset for you guys. I like to see that. And you can trust yourself, your intuition. Love to see that with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're very intuitive, you're very wise. This can also indicate positive partnerships coming in, so keep that in mind. But we move into the Seven of Wands, where you got to defend yourself. What is the Seven of Wands? The Empress. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, you defend your position, and it's going to lead you to a more secure place at this time. You're going to be more balanced, more harmonious. It's looking very fortunate. It looks like positive change with these butterflies. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies so far for you. Just saying. So this looks really good. Definitely defend yourself, your position, stand your ground. Moving into the Ace of Cups. Confirmed by the Page of Swords. One more. Knight of Pentacles. One more. Five of Cups. Okay, here it is. So this blessing from Spirit, this intuition that you're gifted, it seems like you're noticing while the Page of Swords pops up, this can indicate that we're a little too reactionary, defensive. We can be a little harsh in our way. This can also be someone else for you too. This is highlighted by the Dancer of Frustration here. This is where it's coming out, is this last end of the second week of January. Because it's confirmed by the Knight of Pentacles, where you feel like you're either at a standstill or you need to slow your progress a bit. It's a little bit of a hiccup here. And it leads you into the Five of Cups, where you're feeling a little bit disappointed, I'm going to say. Things are not feeling fantastic, but I honestly feel like you're dancing right through it because you are the Dancer of Frustration. You can scooch right past this, no problem, I feel. Because we move into our third week of January. I'm just going to clear out these Shadowscapes Tarot, because we're going to be clarifying the second half of January with the Manga Tarot here. But moving into the third week of January, you're starting off kind of in this evolutionary in-between type phase with the moon. Things are seeming a little uncertain, but I know you're intuitive and you're wise at this time. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Even if you're not sure where you're going, know that it leads you somewhere good. Because it does. It leads you into the High Priestess. It leads you into a more wise and intuitive time. You are divinely protected in your journey. And it takes you to the Emperor. You're very strong at this time. There's a lot of potential for growth and forward movement. You're very powerful at this time. You're aggressively pursuing your goals. It looks good. This can also indicate a promotion, things like that regarding work for some of you guys. Now, the highlight for the third week in January is the Ancestor of Illusion. Curious. That's interesting with our moon card here. So we're going to dive right in. What is the moon for our Taurus friends, Spirit? What is the moon? Okay, it's the Five of Cups. You're still carrying on this second week of January, this energy of disappointment and kind of focusing on what we've lost, but not what we have. One more. Oop. One more. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit like you're juggling a lot. You're feeling a little overwhelmed and a little heartbroken. It's a little bit of a tricky time. But you move past it because you go right into the High Priestess where you're wise and you're intuitive, Aries. And it leads you into this flow state with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are moving very quickly now. You've gone past this dark night of the soul. You've stepped into the light. You're empowered and you're in a flow state. Bringing you into the Emperor. Yeah, and it's looking successful. This leadership role that you might find yourself taking on is going to be very successful, especially if we're willing to network with others, brainstorm, and build a team. I like to see it there, Taurus. Okay, now I feel like this Ancestors of Illusions here, I mean, it's like an antelope drinking from the water. The mirror reflections represent truth. So I feel like with this moon card, the truth is being revealed to you, and this is kind of allowing you to charge forward there, Taurus. This looks really good. I feel like you're coming to terms with a lot of things that you weren't maybe aware of before. You're making changes where necessary, and it looks like you've got a lot of shadow work you're working on here. That seems to be the theme this January for a lot of folks. But we're going to go ahead and press on into our fourth quarter, our final week of 2025's January for you, Taurus. We start out with the Devil. There's some illusions abound, makes sense, Ancestor of Illusions, right? We're going to clarify that. But this illusions, maybe some dishonesty here, it moves you into the decision to make a plan and start working with others. I like it. And you're moving very quickly with the Eight of Pentacles. You're nearly completed this task you've started here in the final week of January. Your highlight is the Shaman of Courage. Yes, definitely trust yourself, trust your steps, be courageous, go forward, go baby, go. All right, what is the Devil for Taurus? It's the Page of Cups. Yeah, it could be a dishonest person that's coming in with an offer. One more. The Queen of Swords, but you're seeing right through it. Like you're thinking very clearly. I feel like this could be potentially a scam because the Devil talks about illusions and things like that. But I feel like you're seeing right through it because, I mean, yeah, the Queen of Swords is showing up and, yeah, you're moving into making a plan. What's our Three of Pentacles? It's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're very mature. You're strong in your way. You're cutting through all the bullshit is what I'm getting. Like you're on a roll and nothing's stopping you right now. It doesn't matter what the universe throws your way. You're charging ahead. You're courageous and you're seeing right through the illusions. All right. Now into our Eight of Cups. Nope, Eight of Pentacles. Is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's looking really good. You're quite prosperous here. It leads you into fortunate news, wealth, health, happiness. And this also talks about a desire to learn more about the material world. So learning more about your meat suit, learning more about finances, nature, definitely a good call. And this leads you into the King of Pentacles. Yes, ultimate fulfillment, ultimate harvest by the end of January for you, Taurus. This looks really good. You're charging ahead. You're not taking crap from anyone. You're seeing through all the BS. Love it. I think I'm going to leave it here for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, Taurus, and a fantastic month of January. Take care now.